every time, every single time. And Foxy, I mean, this is kind of old school Foxy, who grabs a lot. Oh man, here we go. Foxy and King Gambler.
There is another world that exists. Another timeline that exists where we could see the Nightwolf mirror between these two as well.
Wonderful whip punish there, King Gambler. That back one was crispy, right? As that forward 1-2 made it to the whip. But this one connects. And the armor break! Look away! Oh, doesn't spend it, doesn't spend it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Nightwolf's on the screen. Get ready to look away quite a lot. This is a brutal character.
Yes, he is. It's a very Foxy Grandpa character, that trade. Shuts down the forward 2. Overhead does hit its mark.
Similar playstyle that these characters are going to have, very up close and personal, in range of normals. Nightwolf does have the slower overhead, but hey, it's an option nonetheless that will be implemented. The slow start, no reaction to the whiff throw.
And overhead hits it. Well, that's what he was looking for right there. You're going to have to watch out. These are two characters that are very prominent with their overhead forward 2s. And actually, fatal blow. Don't think you're safe, because you're not.
Woo! Fully interacts out. Got some space, Foxy. Look for something. He swung so huge there.
Get off me.
Trying to get underneath that jump, and and that's what saves King Gambler. I think Foxy was trying to cheeky little dash under the jump and make it whiff.
That's really forward dash being so fast. That's a very common Nightwolf maneuver, but from that angle, must have just been a little bit awkward. King Gambler doing the right thing, establishing that mix forever. Whip punish.
That was just an absurd spacing decision to go for that at a space that could have whiffed and gotten him punished. Foxy big brained here early.
Lovely throw tech. The whiff throw, another throw tech. There's the dash under. That's what didn't work in the last round, but it will here. Full combo and ending it in command grabs gives you much more damage than you'd expect. 34% for that. Oh, no, no, no.
And all of those throws, Foxy says, you have just fallen for my gameplay, hook, line, and sinker.
Right, we're building enough meter for that amplified spirit tracks once more. Now, where do we go in this situation? I mean, Ice Ball, that's Reflect all day, every day. And the staggered game, back up into forward 2 in case you want to try and press. Happy to take those down 4s for now, but now this could be mixed territory. Close range, that down 3. Oh, no, Foxy takes it. But King Gambler, the right read, holds onto the meter.
The step back into the forward 2 again. Getting Gambler to press. And now that he's got him conditioned to kind of look for the dash up, dash back, it's going to be dash up pressure. There it is. Nice on hand me.
Really good throw text from Gambler so far. Really good. And the overhead hasn't been hitting too much anyway. Now where's it going to go? Foxy looking for the reaction here. This has been a very scary situation. Just eats it! Does not expect the jump in to just work like that.
Advantage on it. Catch him. Oh man, that low. There is a gap there, I believe, if he goes into it, so you can make a read with a neutral jump. He's going to go into command grab. He's going to do the amplification. Whoa! Oh! Thank goodness that brutality is not unlocked, or we'd all be looking away from the screen right now.
That is one of the most disgusting brutalities in any of the games. I'm not going to say what it is. Just go and look it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube. However, that was such an unusual first game there. Gambler overcommitting, must have just believed it to work there. Foxy missing the combo, however, gets another opportunity. Here we go again, 1-1-1, command grab. I mean, look at the damage, 38%.
I'm gonna make a really bold read here. I think that if Foxy goes up 2-0 with Nightwolf, Gambler might do it.
Foxy overcommits to the 1-1-1. We're talking about potentially going up 2-0, but with overcommitments like that, Gambler, a combo drop here. Blocks the forward 2. Good stuff. Ooh, and that back 4. Very almost elements of Conqueror, who King Gambler had to defeat to get into top 8.
Which is a massive win too. Nice. Dude,
that's the round. That's the round. That's the round.
GG's. Foxy's been so good on counter poking Sub-Zero's pressure. He hasn't let Gambler get away with a lot of the stuff that Foxy himself is implementing. Those dash up pokes into back dash into buttons, right? A lot of stuff that Sub-Zero likes to do, Foxy's implementing just a little bit better. Like I said, coming into this, it's a similar game plan that they implement up close.
Oh, that recovered so late that he had that much time to forward to it. Oh, God!
He did it again!
If you're King Gambler, you're thinking, well, this guy just knows what I'm doing. What's going on here? Thankfully, though, around us, there's plenty of wiggle room to make these kind of plays.
If that third forward 2 would have connected, another one checks the chin. Damage. damage.
There's no point to spend any meter, and there we go again. Foxy, I've got to say, like, this is flawless victory. This is the old Foxy. This mix-up game, which is so unsafe, but he just seems to know when it's going to work. This ain't the Foxy that we really see anymore, I've got to say.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Lovely
nice
1-2.
interruption.
Good call out. There was definitely an element of just letting Foxy party too hard here, and I'm loving the fact that Gambler's now fighting back.
That dash under is one of the most gorgeous things I've seen tonight, and he's implementing it so well and consistent.
If you want to play Nightwolf, you need to learn how to get used to that kind of dash under on the jump in. It's so good.
So many down 4. So many Nightwolf players talk about anti-airs being one of the weaknesses of the character.
No confirm.
But one of the strengths being the movement you see on display. Gambler, can he tie us up here? Had some hit advantage, the down 4, didn't use it. Oh, he's really trying to bait something up from Foxy, I think. Maybe some disrespect. Slight hesitation now from both. The raw 1-2's working out. That will be the round. King Gambler. 1-1. Of course. Of course. This is. I'm going to go ahead and just pencil in game 5. Production just put 2-2 on the scoreboard.
We now jump into this next match here. The 1-1-1 does connect. No breaker. Gambler happy to hold on to the meter. Foxy doesn't want to overcommit just in case. The throw's good. Near the corner. Such an interesting matchup so far. Oof. I do feel like the more Gambler gets warmed up in this set, the better we might see, because there's been a couple of instances where there just haven't been confirms that you would normally see him perform, mostly in the 1-2.
Yeah, and it looks like he can't get anything off of the hit advantage of down 4, which is so unconventional for a Mortal Kombat 11 character.
Very much so. Oh, the jump in OS just to make it work out for him, get that extra damage. Another overhead. Lovely Fuzzy. That was reaction block by far, that was.
Oh, that'll be a hit.
That's it.
And jumping down 2, maybe? No, it's just going to be a clean combo. Spent it anyway. No hesitation from Gambler to take the round and has the first lead of the set. And getting Das Boot to get us started. That's how we started round number 1-2.
A wonderful knockdown. The 1-1 connects. Now Gambler with no break. That is going to allow Foxy to kind of fight his way out the corner, but too far away.
Drops the under and side switch. Ooh, just to stagger the back one. I love to see that from subs.
Wow. Wow. That was awareness. But again, the combo dropped.
2 execution errors from Foxy.
Doesn't have the meter to get anything else, unfortunately. Lovely flawless block, but maybe expected the breakaway there from Gambler. Here we go.
Even though it didn't work, I still love that decision by Gambler, because if he's right on the breakaway, he could have a match point.
Worth a go. Absolutely worth a go. But now, even Stevens, 1 game apiece, 1 round each. What a pivotal round this one will be.
I would say we're at down 3 range. Someone's pressing something here, and it's going to be Foxy.
Another reactionary block on that forward 2. This is why Nightwolf not as good offline, purely because of that. Just easier to react to his overhead.
That's why you see the throw. So prevalent. Oh, the reflect coming into play. Foxy's probably been looking for one all set long. And the fact that he had the reaction on the one that he gave him, just speak volumes to the skill we see. 1, 2, 3. Still a good knockdown, even non-amplified. And amplified given the best knockdown in the game.
However, unless you can set something up, that extra frame advantage is kind of meaningless, especially with a variation like this. It's why Foxy never spends it. Whip punish! But no meter to extend. Does an early jump too, maybe to mess with it. The throw's fantastic there for King Gambler. Fatal blow is ready, so he can absolutely pull off the comeback here. Beautiful whip punish.
And Gambler, 50-50 in a dream right now. Oh, so close to the conversion.
Good block again. But a good block from Foxy as well. And the armor break.
1,
look
2,
away.
3. Oh, FOXY GRAMPA 2-1. That was composure at its best and a block for the win.
They keep pausing before, and I'm glad we are. The armor break, Foxy getting the right call out. It was almost poetic. I mean, you block my overhead, I'm now going to block yours. This is the level of play that we're looking at here at EVO 2022. I mean, the game has changed, ladies and gentlemen.
What a start for FOXY 2 on the round. Each one of these giving such great knockdown and putting you at the distance Nightwolf wants you to be in. He's on the hunt right here. He's trying to pounce. Oh no. that execution's been slightly off for Foxy.
Yeah, the dash into the 3-1 is something that Foxy has just not had consistently, and I'm going to be straight. It's got to be something to do with playing loads of Nightwolf online. You go offline, he hasn't used Nightwolf all tournament long.
You got to put it in
Those
like a couple
frames of
frames
input
quicker.
lag,
You got to put it in a little bit early.
Dude,
yeah.
they're going to change your combos, man. They're going to feel different.
The mark of seeing that happen is when someone does something too early because they're used to the delay.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And that is going to give King Gambler a lot of breathing room that he otherwise shouldn't have. By all means, I mean, it's not his problem. It's definitely on Foxy to tighten up their execution.
They're going to chip. No, he's alive. Has a chance.
Command grab.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I mean, he has to make a hard guess on what the wake-up's
He
going
wanted
to
the
be.
knockdown, too.
Oh, minus frames.
Not
That's a free poke.
an easy call-out for King Gambler. That is a very rare lone forward one for a Nightwolf to do. And he stays alive.
And it's a round he'll happily take. One of the main things about Foxy here, needs to really tighten up that mid-screen execution. A lot of his damage and his reads, they've been coming from his decision-making. But Foxy, famously, no combos. His tournament execution is arguably some of the absolute worst. But it's the brain that brings him forward, and that's why Foxy is always such an interesting player. However, King Gambler, neutral jump, lovely read, and now a full combo for the decision. Uh-oh. Nice.
The speed at which they're playing at, I mean, Foxy had just gotten some hit advantage, and Gambler with the recognition with the milliseconds to see that he backed off, get the jump in, and will then send us to a game number 5. The breakaway's not going to matter. King Gambler, the Texan, tying us up 2 games apiece. No one in this top 8 wants to lose. This is the 4th game 5 in a row. It simply, mathematically, reasonably doesn't get closer than this.
Foxy's going to take some rather important time out there just to quickly refresh. We're not going to jump straight into a restart match, although I'm pretty sure we'll be jumping into this final game real soon. And Gambler, that game we just saw was the element of, you know, every decision starts to work.
And it was just some good composure too.
Every read.
Yeah.
And it's impressive stuff. This final game, though, this is where that stress is going to get tested.
It's not easy to be in a situation like this and to have Sub-Zero in your face throwing a overhead or low that's going to send you out of the bracket. It's not easy to be in that situation.
Here we go. Final game between FOXY GRAMPA and King Gambler. Only one's moving on. This is elimination territory. Wow!
FOXY GRAMPA, who with a victory will set up a run back with Sonic from 2015 MKX finals here at EVO. King Gambler just trying to keep the Cinderella run going here. It was, what, 6 of 8 or 5 of 8? 5 of 8 in this top 8 catch-up. Our brand new finalists.
Foxy nullifying that ice ball, but everything has been punished so far. Gambler, that time Foxy took out to kind of collect himself. I think Gambler's been thinking about, right, where have I been missing some punishes? Where can I squeeze out more damage? And that's been fantastic for him in this first round. Another down one to challenge Foxy with a flawless block. 1-2 catches it, and the overhead's great as well. Foxy, this has not been the first round that you want in a final game, but there we go. An opportunity, and this time we just keep the damage nice and simple. Oh, but the hard read from King Gambler, and why not? He had health to work with.
Absolutely. That's when those type of reads start to feel a little more comfortable as he gives himself a match point here. His back is to the wall, and Foxy finds a clean jump in. Optimal combos, the execution's there. 1, 2, is he gonna amplify just for the side switch maybe? No.
I would say no. I really think that, you know, the corner's gonna give him some more damage, but that extra bar of meters can be so important for the next sequence. Any kind of punish or hit, you need that bar, the overhead for Gambler. Keeping it nice and safe. The match point for Gambler.
Any commitment there. This has been a tough situation for Foxy, but stays alive. He's pushing him towards it, close to the middle of the screen. He's building some space to play with, and that reaction was absurd.
Lovely down to him. That was like an MK2 pump up. There's the dash under. Is Gambler going to break? Yes, he will.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's going to do damage over time.
Oh, no. That's 10% just disappearing for free.
And now the chip. If Foxy gets hit, though, this is Sub-Zero we're talking about, and he made the read! I guess being a Sub-Zero player yourself, hey, I'd overhead there. Match point for both players, Aquaman. Come on! on!
It's what gamblers bet on the most, and here we go to a final game. Final round between the two, and even though he's blocked overhead 14 times in a row, he does on the low too! And an absurd flawless block gets Foxy back on top and sends Sub-Zero and Gambler back to the corner.
Looking for a whiff punish there, but Gambler quite rightly doesn't overcommit to that string. And the good block from the overhead. This has been such a scary game! The standing one, the instant jump in. No breaker from King Gambler, does not want to get armor broken for another time. You need that bar for wake up, of which the wake up retreat, he gets frozen! Nightwolf gets the reflect! And a full combo now for Foxy, who gets another command grab ender. This is Sub-Zero though, he can always bring it back.
Neutral spin reset here, goes for the low, and hasn't got interrupted, and what a savage swing by Gambler. Big damage, and he's doing the Sub-Zero. No! Disrespected the hit advantage at down 3, and it is going to be a Foxy Grandpa.
Foxy Grandpa takes an extremely close match. And I feel like he's just looking for it. Looking for the progression, because up next, with that win, we're getting an EVO 2015 Grand Final rematch. Sonic Fox and Foxy Grandpa. Let's just look at the bracket.
Look at it.
Fox and Foxy Grandpa. This is a classic match, and we're going to see it. I can't wait!
Looking at this bracket, are we witnessing not... I mean, we are. I can say it, because it's there. Are we witnessing the changing of the guard? Because we would have seen that in reverse a few years ago.
I don't know about you, Aquaman, but
because one of them is being eliminated in the next round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they are. But I'm having an amazing time right now because, I mean, it's that combination of old and new, the fact that we haven't had offline MK at EVO for years and years. We're finally back. We'll talk about this more after the break when we come back with more Mortal Kombat here at Evolution.